Hey everyone, this is Miguel with SoCal Watch Reviews. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. I've never reviewed a Zodiac watch on the channel, so I'm super excited. Today we will be taking a look at the Super Sea Wolf 53 Compression Automatic Blue Dial. Whew, that's a mouthful. Anyway, before we get started with the video, a huge shout out to Teddy Balthazar and his team. They reached out to me. They let me borrow this watch for this review. I don't get to keep it. I don't get a kickback. However, I want to give him a shout out, and you could purchase this watch on his website. So anyway, let's move on to the review. So Zodiac watches. Okay, so the Zodiac watch company was actually founded back in 1882 in Switzerland. However, it wasn't until 1953 that Zodiac came into its own when they released the Sea Wolf, one of my favorite dive watches from yesteryear. Of course, this was one of the earliest purpose-built dive watches, and it was so robust that it was used by the US Navy SEALs in Vietnam as well as civilian divers. The brand did go through a number of acquisitions throughout its history, but in 2001, Fossil Inc. acquired worldwide right to the Zodiac brand name for a cool $4.7 million. However, it wasn't until 2015 that the Sea Wolf was reissued, and I'm glad it was because it's a very capable and good-looking watch. What do you guys think? Anyway, this watch is designed to be a true diver's watch with a water resistance of up to 200 meters, making it ideal for anyone that loves to explore the depths of the ocean or are super paranoid about watch damage and regular day-to-day mundane activities like myself. So the dimensions of this watch are as follows. The case measures in at 40 millimeters, is 48 millimeters from lug to lug, 13 millimeters thick, 20 millimeter lugs. It weighs in 137 grams, and of course 200 meter water resistance, and a price tag of $1,500. One of the standout features of this watch, of course, is the stunning blue dial. The deep blue color is complemented by the silver tone hour markers and hands, creating a look that is both elegant and sporty. The dial is protected by a scratch-resistant sapphire crystal. Overall, the dial and hands are finished really good for the price point, and I don't know about you, but I've always been a fan of that Zodiac logo. And thank you, Zodiac, for putting a black date wheel. It blends in really nicely with the color of the dial. The color of the bezel is also very cool. It's made of mineral crystal, and it's supposed to resemble the Bakelite bezels of yesteryears. Okay, I don't have any complaints about the color, but I don't like the feel and sound of the 120 click unidirectional bezel. I mean, for the price, it doesn't feel premium. The case and bracelet are constructed of 316L stainless steel. The case has polished and brushed surfaces. The finishing is good, but it's not great. However, it definitely lives up to its tool watch feel and look. The signed screw-down crown is located at the 3 o'clock, and for me, this was the biggest disappointment, and popping the crown out to the second position to set the time was actually very difficult. I'm not sure if this is a defective model I got, but this certainly was a surprise and not a good one. On to the lume then. Zodiac is using C3 Superluminova, and it's certainly bright but nothing extraordinary. Nonetheless, it glows bright in low light conditions, but a little more lume definitely would be encouraged. On the back of the watch, we find a screw-down case back that has the Zodiac logo engraved along with some information about the watch. I mean, it's a clean, simple look that ties in with that vintage aesthetic. Very clean, minimalistic. I like it. Okay, so let me talk about the Jubilee style bracelet. It has a quick release. That's a huge bonus for me. The bracelet features a butterfly style clasp with the Zodiac logo, and the bracelet along with the watch fit very well on my 6 7/8 inch wrist. That's 17.43 centimeters. The bracelet is very well constructed and articulates actually very well. Wearing this watch is very comfortable, and although I didn't have the opportunity to change the straps on it, the 20 millimeter lugs mean there's a ton of different strap options in the market. Okay, let's move on to one of the standout features of this watch, the movement. This watch is actually equipped with an STP3-13 automatic movement. The movement beats at 28,800 beats per hour. It has a 44-hour power reserve and an accuracy of plus 2.5 seconds per day. The STP company was acquired by the Fossil Group, therefore it's considered an in-house movement, and although the watch is not officially cost certified with that accuracy, we all know the movement was regulated. Furthermore, this watch features a swan neck regulator. This long extending spring is used to adjust the rate of the watch for super precision. So, standout feature for sure. Overall, the Super Sea Wolf 53 is a great choice for anyone who's looking for a high quality and reliable dive watch. The watch, of course, is not perfect from its hard to operate crown to its not so great bezel action. Nonetheless, I think the positive outweigh the negatives, and its stunning blue dial, reliable and impressive automatic movement, of course the water resistance and the history make it a standout option in this price range. So let me know your thoughts, and don't forget to please support the channel by subscribing. Thank you all so much. Stay safe out there, and remember, always stay humble.